welcome back to Elite Jozzy's Redstone tutorials, and before we start this video I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who commented on my last video, and I wasn't expecting it to go so well. Thank you for all your advice and I've really taken it on board, so yeah, thank you. And also about this video, I wasn't really sure like what to do, and someone said I'll maybe try something a bit harder, so I thought yeah, I'll try something a bit harder. So last video was easy, and this video is medium difficulty, so yeah, let's get right into it. So if you haven't already looked at the title of the video, today we shall be making a minecart, what an accent on that, minecart storage system. And yeah, I wouldn't say this is the most compact, but I'd say this is one of the most compact. Most of it is my design, and then stuff like T flip-flop, you know, it obviously isn't my design. But yeah, let's get right into it. So here we go. Say I want some redstone, we hit the button, and here comes my chest with all my beautiful redstone in it. Send it back. There we go. Then say I want some cake. Down comes my cake. It shows the progress as well as it comes along, which is pretty cool. Elite Jozzy's homemade cakes. There you go. Send that back. You can see it going past the redstone and then into the cake. And then diamonds. Say you want my diamond chest to come out. We hit diamonds. It goes past the cake and in. So them two will switch off because that's not what's come out. But this one will stay on because it's marked diamonds. So here's my diamond smiley face. So let's send that back now. You can see it going back there. So that's pretty cool. And let's see what you need to build for it. You need to build. Before we do that, let me just show you it. So this is it done. It is expandable. And before I say anything, don't. I'm messing up my words today. Oh gosh. Right. Before we start, don't be put off now. Don't exit the video, dislike or whatever now that you've seen the redstone behind it, because it is not actually that complicated if you follow my simple steps, because all it is from there to there. That is all you really need to know, and then it's exactly the same all the way along. So if you follow my steps, then it's very simple. And I've done it in 7 parts. Yeah, 7 parts to go, and I've color coded it, so I'll do it part by part, and basically this last bit just gets added on at the end so that the collection bay works. Right, let's get right into it. So what you need for this build is you need redstone torch, or torches, and more than one piece of redstone, pistons, minecarts with chests in them, rail, powered rail, and why can't I pressure plate rail? Can't think of the name. I'm gonna sound very stupid now. The text rail, there we go. Didn't know why I can't remember the name. A chosen block, basically to make your platform out of, and redstone lamp. Oh, I have missed off there button. I'll just quickly put button in there. Why am I putting sign? Item. There we go. So we want a button. So yeah. So the first bit I've already done just for time's sake, as you will see when I go over to the start. So yeah. So first you want your chosen block, like so, and you make your bay. I've already done it, so I have to do it in video. And basically you want to make it, the first bit you have to do correctly. So here you go, you have a block there, and then you want your lamp, and then this is where the bay is, then space, lamp, button, then space, space, lamp, button, space, space, lamp, button, and it carries on. It goes space, space, oh, space, space, then it go lamp again, and then button. That's if you wanted to expand it, but for now I'm just going to do 3, just so I can show you in the video. Like I said, I'm going to use different coloured pieces of wool to colour code it. You could use your chosen block if you really wanted to, but I'm going to colour code it just so it is easier for you guys to understand. So what you want to do is get this like starting bit, so mine that out and put a block there. Come underneath, put a block, and come out 3. So 3 there. Come across till there. So I think that's 4. Yeah, it's 4. And then come out 4 off that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has come out 5 like along. There you go. So then what you want to do is make sure you do this correctly, otherwise this will not work. So please pay attention now. Here we go. Redstone and powered rail stuff. Redstone powered rail thing, same thing. And powered rail. Normal rail. Powered rail. Not powered rail. Detector rail, then powered rail, and then normal rail, powered rail, if I can get it, there we go, powered rail, detector rail, and power rail, and detector rail, just like that. So feel free to pause the video on any bit, so you can see like that, how that's like made, and this bit, so make sure you've got that right. So then the next part is our grey wool circuit here. So come along here. What you want to do is we want to put torches out. So we'll put a torch here, so that's powered, and put a torch there. Also, if you want to extend this to more than one, which is obvious, and this is how you keep extending it, you build out like that. So basically just sort of what you did there, to keep going till there, and then that would carry on like that one is. So we'll keep that like that for now, and what you do is you put powered, and then detector, and then powered again, and then it'd be rail, because then it comes into this, which has got a powered rail there. And then it's the same, just the same like that. So what you want to do is you want to put torch, another torch there, like so. So you should have something like this. Then you want to get your grey wool, build it out like so. So there, put a torch and redstone dust all the way along. Now that's your grey bit done. That's it. That's how easy it. We've already done 2 parts, so see, it is quite easy to build this. So let's build our purple line now. So our purple line is the line going down to our T flip-flop. If you don't know what a T flip-flop is, I will probably do a video in the future on it. But what it does is it toggles your toggles a button, and we're using buttons, so we need it to be toggled. And anything, it just like toggles it. So what you want to do is build out 1 block from the detector rail, redstone dust on top of it, and torch. What I'd just quickly like to say at this point, there is no repeaters, which I'm quite proud of. Of making no repeaters in this video. So yeah, that was all I wanted to say. There's just no repeaters in it. So yeah, you want to put your dust across like that. Now if you don't know how to make a T flip-flop, here's a quick video. Put dust across the top. You don't put a block there, gosh, I messed that up, didn't I? Then put a block there. You put that there. You put 2 torches on top of there, like so. Block there, block there. Oh, no, messed that up. You want to put your block like so, there. So then that's pushing that block, so then when I put this down, it just doesn't work. And then what happens with a T flip-flop is every time the power's turned on and off, if you watch now, it swaps, which is very clever. So what you want to do is you want to make sure it's on the right, the block, and you want to put a torch on the left. So put our torch on the left like so, and then we want to just make sure that's on the right. talking about, right? Let's carry on. So right, we put a block there. Well, basically we're just gonna like stair it up in a stair sort of way, and then that should be right underneath our rail there. So when we power it, it should change tracks. There you go. So we take that down here, not to there. So now, basically what will happen is, when that minecart goes off and crosses that line, it will switch it to go right, and then when it comes back in, I'll show you now. So here we go. We've done our purple line, so I can just leave that now. Not there. So when it gets powered, which you shall see now. Oh yeah, when you press the button, it'll turn off the redstone torch, which is powering all that, which inverts it all, and yeah. Right, here we go. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Yeah, just do what I'm doing, it'll work. Press the button, it goes, it switches, it comes out. Now at the moment we don't have anything to take it back, so what you do is you put your chosen block there, you get a button. There we go. Get a button. Yeah, get your button, and you put it back there. Take it back. There you go. It goes back. So there we go. So basically that's the setup. So then, to what you want to do for our next part, so we're already on the 4th part. You're on the 4th. Oh, what am I doing? The 4th part, you want to... This part's basically just to power. It's how you power the lamp. This is probably the simplest part of this whole video. It's 2 blocks. That's it. And then you put your dust here, and that is powered because the block above that's powered. And then just mine that there, block there, come around and dust there, and that should be turned off. And then when the minecart rolls over it, it will power the purple block, which stops powering the redstone dust there, which turns on the torch here, which lights the block above, which I shall now show now. So there we go. And back. So there you go. You've got it working for one. So now I'm just going to save time and just do that on all the other ones. So I shall speed up the video round about now. Right, and I'm back. So, yeah, make sure you don't put it on the back wall like I just did then, because it doesn't work otherwise, basically. So, now you've got all them linked up, you need to make sure they're all facing left, rails like that, and like that at the ends. Apart from the last one doesn't have another one to go to, so that can go to the right. Basically, the first one works, but the second one and the last, everything after the first one basically will not work at this moment in time, as I shall now demonstrate. It'll work, but just not like properly. It'll go off and it'll go back. Now, to stop this, the way we do it is you see the detector rails in the middle. What we do, oh, that one worked, but we don't want it to work like that. We want it to, because if you see, it sets off all this, all that, so we don't want it to do that. So if we put that back here, and we just need to reset all this now, which is a bit annoying, because basically just if the lights are on and all of them are in the bay, just reset it like this, just turn power it on and off like so, and then it's all back to normal. So then how we sort this out is we get our yellow circuit. This is another really easy circuit. Yeah, the blue and the yellow are probably the easiest ones to do. So basically all it is 2 pieces of redstone dust on top of it. And the way you do this is you go underneath this here. Just realise I've not picked up a piece of yellow wool, have I? There we go. So what you do is you come underneath this block here, which is where the detector rail is. Underneath, place, come under, break that one. Okay, so we fly up now, like so, and then we just want to do the same on all the other ones. And I only have one more to do because I'm only doing 3, but if you're doing more, you'll have to do this in between each one. So like that. Down, break the blocks, fly up, place them on there. So now that basically just stops it doing what it was doing before, as I shall demonstrate. Here we go, press the button, it should go along all the rails, and then if I send it back, it should go back. There we go. So that's basically it near enough done now. The only thing we have to add in is our green circuit, which allows us to like see this block turn on, so when it's in the bay. So we'll add that now. And then after that we just have to add in this pink block, which stops us doing this. Because at the moment you can set that off, and then you can also set another one off, which we don't want to happen. Like so, it'll go back and it'll go in the wrong one. So we don't want that to happen, so we'll just mine that block. So that's our last step, so we won't do that now, but that's what that top circuit does if you're wondering. But our next bit we need to do is this green circuit. So the green circuit's basically what was going on there, but in a different way. And it's in a different way because I've tried to keep it as compact as possible. So let's come down here, fly up here, and like that. I think that's how I did it. Have a quick check. Yeah, that's how I did it. Trying to memorise myself with it. So you just wanna, you don't have to put a block underneath, but it just looks nicer. And you want to keep coming up like this, another ladder redstone trail, and it comes out like that. Now this is where we make another T flip-flop, so you make it just like any other T flip-flop, like so. Down here with the redstone dust, and then we shall just get our block there so we can put our piston on it. You should be like professionals making these now because we've done them. This is our 4th time, so you've seen them like every 2 seconds, so they're like everywhere. So there we go, and on this one we want it to the right, like all the other ones, but we want also our torch to be on the right, just because of the way the redstone's done on this one. So we want to come down to like that, put our torch on top, not like that, that across there, and then so quick one more look at this. Then we just put a dust going down, and then it trails up here to like the video, please. To light the lamp up there. So we just want to keep this going so it doesn't affect anything going on over there. We want to just put a block above that, and then that turns off there. So we keep, basically, if you don't know, when you put a line of like torches like this, they're just like opposites basically. So when that's on, this won't be off, then that'll be on, that sort of thing. But we don't need that top one, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Just put that there because that's the last piece of our green circuit, and we put dust there. So then if we watch now, we call something. Oh, for some reason that's on there. Don't know why that's on. Like I said, just to reset it, just go like that. We'll use that one as example. So you call it, then that turns on and everything else turns off. So there we go. Send it back and it turns off. There we go. So that's the basis of it done now. Now we just need to make it so that like they can't set off at the same time. You can't let more than one go off. So we want to get our pink wool. Let's get some pink wool. And we want to trail it off here. Right out to here, and then basically just keep going along however long it is, like your I can't think of the word, minecart storage system is. Then we want to come in like that, and then above there, and you can mine the one underneath there, so do the same here. Come in like so, and then we do the same again. Oh, there we go. And you want to just trail your redstone off here, like that, and then put torch on your side, torch there, torch there, and torch on here. So at the moment, we need to invert it. So as you see over here, dust is on. So what we do is we put next to a redstone block there, we put a block here, and then we invert that to on, so then it turns all the dust off. So then when a minecart's in here, you can't set off another one because that will be off and that will be on, so you can't set another one off. So yeah, that's it. That's it. So just quickly change time to day, so we can still see everything. Yeah, it should work now. So press it, comes along, and if you look, if I try pressing that, it doesn't work. It just switches on and off, and then we send it back, and it should go back to the right one. Yep. So yeah, that's my minecart storage system tutorial. Please look out for the next video, like and subscribe, and give me any advice you want. I'll always take it on board. And yeah, please let me know what you'd like me to do next in the comments, or send me an email. And yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.